Andrew here. One thing. One thing. What am I talking about? The hunter who chases 2 rabbits catches none is what I'm talking about. I had a realization recently, and that was that when I was only attempting to treat my depression or to control my depression, I was not making a great deal of headway. And I worked on cognitive distortions and the difficulties, but I wasn't really making headway. And then when we got into my ADHD, I was looking at the 2 of them, and I was hunting 2 rabbits, and not much was happening. But then I started focusing on the small disciplines, the 1% improvement, habit, ritual, routine, controlling the ADHD, because I wasn't getting enough stuff done, and I had things I wanted to do. And I would get, one of the things that ADHD sufferers have, or one of the things that happens to us, is we get an idea and we pursue it, and look, squirrel. And then we grab another idea and pursue it, and look, squirrel. And then another idea. We have all these many projects started and none finished. And that, as the years have gone by, as the decades have gone by, has weighed me down. And so I began to focus on a single thing. I took the summation of the book, The One Thing, from Troy Broussard. He didn't write it. This is his summation of it. Do the one thing that renders everything else unnecessary or irrelevant, or easier, or focus on one thing. My wife was struggling with stuff, new job, commute, working more, trying to, life. But her yoga studio, her old yoga studio, what I used to go to, what she used to go to many years ago, offered a great deal. And so she took it and she started going. And then they offered a great sign up full-time deal. And so, well, not a great one, but a good one. And she took it. And so she's focused on one thing. Make sure you get your required yoga classes. And I've noticed a bunch of beneficial effects from it. I don't know if she has. And I don't think it was conscious on her part to do this, but she's hunting 1 rabbit, and that is to make her yoga classes. Well, my 1 rabbit turned out to be, at first, it was my sleep. That is my 1 rabbit. And I've got that under control. And now that it's routine, and I mentioned in a previous video that coming back from vacation, as much as I blew my sleep schedule to hell and beyond, Tuesday morning after the long weekend, 6:15, I was up. I went right into my routine. I started with my sleep, got it under control. Then I said, okay, start writing your letters. And I got it under control. And then and while then meditation, then yoga. And while here are all these rabbits you're hunting, Andrew. No. I'm hunting 1 rabbit at a time. And once I've caught that rabbit, then I move on to another one. And I'm actually to the point where I need another rabbit, at least in the morning routine. I have other things in the evenings that I've done, but I've been focusing on that 1 wascally wabbit. I'm going to catch that 1 wascally wabbit. Hey, I'm bald like Elmer Fudd too, although I don't think you have one. This is more of a Yosemite Sam thing, right? And it's not red though. Anyway. 1 thing. I'm focusing on 1 thing. I'm hunting 1 rabbit. And the funny side benefit of that is that in doing this, in catching the rabbit, developing the habit, the routine, adding it to my daily list of accomplishments, I'm creating a little pile of completed projects to go along with the little pile of unfinished projects. And it's darned if having the knowledge of accomplishment it's alleviating the burden of the knowledge of failure. Failure being one of my major depression triggers. So instead of hunting my depression, I'm hunting my ADHD. And darned if it isn't having the side benefit of helping dramatically with it. But it all came from one thing. And mine, as I say, I started with sleep. And once I'd caught that rabbit, I moved on to the next. And so if this in any way resonates with you, I strongly recommend to you, hunt one rabbit. Figure out what that one thing you need to do is, and do that, and focus on that until you've caught that darn wascally wabbit. It worked for me. And if it can work for me at 55, it can work for you. Thank you very much for watching. That was my time. Now is your time. And in the meantime, take care, and you'll see me soon.